Hi, Jessie. I'm gonna do some cooking today. Take olive oil. Filling up the pan for the noodles. Alright, let's get these burgers on. Okay, let's do garlic and onion first. With a knife. This is the first time I've done a live cooking thing, so bear with me, folks. Hopefully it'll go alright. So, let me see if you can see that plate. Yes, Io, you're always hungry, we know. Hey, can somebody get Io a little bit of food in his bowl? He's bugging in here. Peel this garlic real quick. I think that's why they do that in most of the cooking shows. They probably like already have everything already peeled and ready to go. So, not me though. I was busy doing dishes. So I don't have any pre-peeling done. Okay. Hey guys, can you get Io something to munch on? Twins. Yes, gotta have some garlic. So, chop up that real quick. Thinks he's hungry. Hears me start cooking. He's like, oh, it must be dinner time. Well, hi, Christopher Greenhagen. Hello, my skies 5D. Sorry, I've got the chat kind of facing me down a little bit while I work on this. So, can't always see who's coming in, but welcome everyone. You guys welcome them for me too, please. Come in the door. We're live streaming dinner cooking too. Okay, guys. Say hi.
I think he wants this.
He can't have that until later. He has to have regular food now. He gets that later when we feed the hedgehog. When Mama Bee gets her dinner, then he can have that.
Well, I actually made him see it.
You gave him some of that?
No.
Does he have water?
Yeah, but he saw me take out the food.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you, dear? So,
I'm sorry.
hubby and me really, really like watching cooking shows. It has a lot of ASMR value to it. Love to cook. Okay, let's see. Front burner, back burner. Wing that one on high. A little bit of sea salt in that. Always cook with sea salt. Love it. So, alright, we need an onion. Actually, we're going to need another onion, but this one was already in the fridge, so I don't want it to waste. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that one up too. Get rid of that outside piece. Alright. See if you can see what I'm chopping here. Make sure you can see. love the sound of chopping. I don't cut up my vegetables too much. I like them kind of chunky. So of course you can cut your vegetables more into smaller chunks if you want to. But we're actually making 2 pans for the sauce tonight because we have one vegetarian and we have the rest of us are meat eaters. So we are using today. Hi Terrell. Hi Jan. Hi Miss Doll. We're using ground beef that's 100% organic. So that's what we're using for the meat eaters.
Hey, I'm sorry, we can't have it.
So
We can't have
get
it
this
until
started.
later. Understand?
Here comes Father.
I don't understand.
Hello, Father. We're live stream cooking. Want to say hi? He's just coming in from work. Alright, that started. Some more onions in that. Some onions in this.
What you doing?
Veggie spaghetti and meat sauce spaghetti.
More onions.
Alright. Dave, do you want some tea? Josh, you want to come get some crackers for those, for the cream cheese spread? Here. Yeah, it's on the table. Well, maybe we'll put this pan up here. And turn that one on high and this one down to medium. Alright. Celery. Father, do you want tea? Alright, here you go, here. Meow. Okay, celery. had this really strange dream that we found more kittens. And then I was trying to give them away, and I couldn't find anybody to give them to. I met these people that were on this flatbed drinking. They were all partying and drinking on a flatbed like a float, you know? But there was no floaty stuff on it. It was not decorated. It was just a weird party. And they were all drinking, but none of them would take this kitten. There's 2 kittens that we found. It's a really silly dream. And then somehow I got this phone call that I won tickets to go see Katy Perry, which was really dumb because I don't like Katy Perry. Not interested in Katy Perry at all. Okay. So, and we put vegetables in our meat kind too. We eat a lot of vegetables, so we just ate about half that celery. We're also going to put green peppers, and we're using spaghetti squash today too for our
beef.
Yeah, the beef is back there. It's already started.
Garlic.
Garlic's in there too, babe. He's covering all the meat eater basics. Beef, garlic. Yes. Those things are in there. Cutting up peppers too. These are just standard green bells. We like red and orange if you can get your hands on them. Those are always nice too. They're running a little high right now, so we're just working with what we got. When we go shopping, we kind of just stick to cheap stuff. So whatever's on sale, we kind of plan around that. But we buy more produce than anything else in our house. So this is why gardening is so essential. Ooh, look, see, this is a green pepper heart I just pulled out of there. This is awesome. Totally loaded with nutrients. Don't waste that. So, we're going to chop up this whole green pepper. I'm going to leave a couple slices on the table for Father to munch on, because he likes to eat them plain too. So, here's a little plate for some. We can put some on there, and he can have them on the table for now. He always comes in hungry after working all day. He works very hard. So, he does have, gets low blood sugar, and so do I. So, because of that, we keep snacks on our table. So right now on our table there is a bowl of grapes and strawberries. There's cream cheese with chives, and that's a bad piece. Cream cheese with chives and crackers. And then we just added out green pepper, and of course raw green pepper is the best way to eat it. What happened to my sky? Oh, in the physical 3D environment, my sky says he's having a hard time finding like-minded people in the physical environment. Yeah, it's rough. More and more people are waking up though, my sky, so don't fear. Eventually, our community will grow bigger and bigger, but we just need to be patient for a little while. Alright, so that was a bad piece right there. It's kind of squishy. I'm going to get rid of that squishy part. So, but I don't want to waste any of this. I don't peel it. We just use it straight. So if there's any little botched pieces on it, you can throw those out. And of course you cut off the top. So, and I like to kind of chunk this up so it's kind of like a little bit like meat. Little meat chunks. This is the meat for the vegetarian spaghetti right here, is the squash. So, spaghetti squash, fantastic. You can also eat spaghetti squash raw. Oh, it's very good. You can dip it in ranch too. Oh, it's quite awesome. Did you want spaghetti squash out there to munch on too?
Is that really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure. Alright. I'll put a few out there for Father to munch on.
I was wondering where the beef was in these vegetables that you got.
There's beef in there. It was a pound. And it's grass-fed, 100% organic beef. And we do a lot of our shopping at Aldi's. I don't know if you guys have an Aldi's where you're at. But if you do, it's fantastic. They have started to do all organic and no GMO foods in there. A long time ago, it was not a great place to go. When we lived in the big city, it was pretty ghetto. And you would find lots of open bags of chips in there, and their produce was never good. So I kind of was turned off about Aldi's at that point. But when we moved out this way, Father and I were having these competitions with couponing. I would coupon, and I was really good at couponing. I used to do free stuff, like I would find free stuff. In fact, I have a, yeah, he doesn't coupon, he just buys cheap. But I used to do a site called Best Free Thingy of the Day, and it was on Facebook, and it's actually had done quite well. Had over 2,000 followers before I finally just decided that I needed to quit and do something else. But yeah, during that time I was couponing a lot and was very proud of the fact that I could save quite a bit of money couponing, get out of the store with a lot of things for dirt cheap or even free. But Father would go to Aldi's and he would come back with 4 bags versus my 1 little bag of savings. So eventually I realized, yes, he was right. You can save more by shopping at Aldi's. So I'm going to add a little bit more vegetable oil here because actually this is not vegetable oil. It's not vegetable oil at all. It is olive oil. It is cut with sunflower oil, and I recommend cooking with this. We don't use vegetable oil or canola if we can help it. So instead we use olive oil in our cooking. And that is what we're doing. So we finished cutting up this beautiful zucchini, or spaghetti squash rather. They had zucchini was on sale for the same price, but I really like the way that the spaghetti squash tastes. Zucchini's good too. I like fried zucchini also, and we eat zucchini raw as well. But spaghetti squash is just really great for the color. Beautiful yellow. Just looks great and tastes great in the vegetarian spaghetti. So I see I have 5 of you in here. Looks like 7 likes already. That's really awesome. So thank you for everyone who smashed that like button. I appreciate you. Oh, somebody left. Okay, now I have 4. Oh, everybody ran to their kitchen? That's okay. I apologize for that. It's dinner time at our house. So I thought maybe you guys might like this for a really good idea for a healthy dinner. So that's what we're doing tonight. Now, forgot to wash this pan. Let me scrub this pan up real quick and we'll get started with our asparagus. I'm gonna need some tea too. Okay, so here is our asparagus pan. That's going to the back. Try to move this a little bit so you can see better. Kind of see everything a little bit. All right. You had Chinese for dinner? Oh, you won't be hungry for a little while? Yeah, you'll be hungry pretty soon. Chinese food never lasts very long. Okay, so with the asparagus, again, we're going to use that, a little bit of that in the pan. A little bit of the olive oil cut with the sunflower. So we'll use a little bit of that, but we're also going to use a little bit of margarine too, just because of the nice salty flavor. So we're going to put that in there too. And oh, you can, yeah, you work on that, babe. Thank you. Okay. And then I'm going to prepare this asparagus real quick. We need to rinse this off and start cutting. And I have 2 bags of it because our family loves asparagus. So when we cook asparagus, we'll eat the whole pan. Hopefully I'll be able to fit it all in that pan. Alright, let's see. Alright. Washing the asparagus. Okay, we're going to need this other onion for our asparagus. So, I'm going to peel that real quick. And get that shell off of there. Okay, a little rinse.
You put garlic in here already?
Yeah, garlic one in there, garlic one in here.
Not smell it.
You don't smell it? Well, I put a lot. If you want, you can add some garlic salt. He likes a lot of garlic. I don't. I like some garlic, but not too much garlic. So,
Garlic and pepper.
alright. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to leave the onion real chunky. And of course, if you like your onion cut up more, then you'll do what you do and cut it up more. But we like our onion a little bit chunky. That way, if you don't want it, you can always pick it out. But everybody loves it, so it'll be okay. So that's going into the asparagus pan. And I'm trying to decide. I think I want that whole thing in there. This outer skin is no good. It's a little bit. There we go. Okay. Did you get enough in there? Okay. Okay. So there's all that beautiful red onion gone into that pan. Okay.
Right.
Now we're going to start chopping up the asparagus. Alright, so the asparagus, we want to try to save as much as we can. So, and you can eat asparagus raw too, you sure can, and it's very good.
See?
Delicious.
Smell that garlic?
Mm-hmm, you can smell it.
There you go.
Okay,
Now you know it's cooking.
so we try to avoid cutting off too much of it. We just want to cut off the dry ends. So you can see we're losing, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches. Not very much. We don't want to lose too much of that goodness. So, we're just throwing it in there, full spears. And we're going to keep doing that until we've got it all in there. I said, I don't have that many people here. My guy said, you're making everybody hungry. They left to the kitchen. Awesome. 12 likes, guys. Good job. Jesse and Christopher had Chinese food, so they're not hungry right now. They won't be hungry for a while.
Yeah.
They'll be hungry in about an hour. So,
It usually takes like 2 hours.
2 hours before you have to visit the restroom and then get rid of the Chinese food. everybody knows what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
It's not. It's all the oils and stuff that they use in their foods. It's very good though. I love Chinese food. We love to go and eat at the Chinese buffet. It's one of our favorite places to go. In fact, we went there the other day. The whole family did. So, but we spend more of our time actually cooking food at home. So, we eat really healthy. Honestly, folks, what you put into your food is everything. You gotta put love into your food, and at home we can do that. We can put love into our food. If you go eat out, you don't know what people are putting into it. Honestly, they're probably just putting work. And if that's all they're doing is putting work, well, there's no love in that. Most of the time it's just hard work, and people are annoyed that they're doing this hard work, so they don't put a whole love in it, a lot of love into it. Can you imagine people at McDonald's trying to put love into their hamburgers? You know, they're not putting love into those hamburgers. So,
They're putting something in there.
yeah, they're putting something in there, but it's definitely not love. So,
I want to know what they put in there.
yeah. Yeah, and you should avoid eating out at fast food places like McDonald's and Burger King just because there's so much yuckiness in that food. You're eating a lot of processed foods there. You don't want to eat all that. You want to eat nice home-cooked meals, cooked with love. All right, so that. Okay, our water is boiling in the big pot now. Well, hi, Manifested Muse. Hello, Terrell Emerson TV. I saw Sailor Aqua come in too. Hi. Sorry, I'm really, really bad at paying attention to the chat while I'm cooking. But hello and welcome to all of you who have come in. Make sure you smash that like button. So, putting a little bit of sea salt in there. Sea salt in everything. I love it. And we're going to use 2 of these, and of course you can use the long ones, but we're using 2 of the shorties, and these are thin spaghettis. So, let's see what it makes. It says, 2 ounces dry. It doesn't say how much it makes, does it? Oh, that was, okay, well, it doesn't matter. We'll be fine. We'll use 2, and we should be good.
2 ounces.
I think we'll need 2 of them.
Probably. It looks like a half pack of regular spaghetti.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So we're going to go ahead and use 2 of those. And we got them in the pot, and I'm going to give them a little mix here. And then we're getting ready to turn that asparagus. It should be getting bright green on one side. So let's do that real quick. And yeah, the pan is pretty full. So, but you can see how the asparagus starts to turn really bright green. That's what we want. We want it to be real pretty and bright green like that. So I'm going to lid it because the pan is so full. And that'll help keep the vitamins in and also green it up a lot quicker. So we'll give these noodles another stir. It does seem like a lot of noodles once I got them in the pot. Okay, so that needs to stay covered. We'll give this another turn. These are coming along nicely too. We got some caramelization going on in our vegetables. Things are starting to look real pretty. Hi, Manic Sunshine. How are you, darling? So we're making veggie spaghetti, but we're also making meat sauce spaghetti for the meat eaters too. And Wayne's got that. Father's got that all whipped up over there. All right. Hello. So I need some tea. I'm gonna get me some tea real quick while that's cooking. Try to catch up with the chat real quick with you guys. Put this celery away. Alright.
They Maybe I had a little too much tea, too fast.
Oh, did you get a rush?
Yeah, I'm all.
It does have a black tea in it. So we started making our tea in the coffee pot. So it's the same recipe that we did for the breakfast tea. We're just, yep. Are you doing spaghetti too? Somebody else, Manic just said it must be spaghetti night. Yep, spaghetti night. Sure is. And then also asparagus with Spaghetti Tuesday, yeah. Hi, Flower Nose. So, who else is making spaghetti tonight?
Probably a lot of people now. Spaghetti, that sounds good.
Everybody that left. So, and everybody has their own way of making spaghetti. But this is one of the ways we do it in our house. And of course, it just depends on what you got for, what you happen to have for your vegetables. So depending on what's on sale and what's available in your area or in season. Yep. Long, nobody's annoying him. Not kidding. Well, long noodles. Really? He doesn't like not long noodles? Well, we're using the short version of those noodles today, Flower Nose. I wonder if he could use those. Does he like macaroni? My mother used to make goulash too, which is awesome, and you can do that with just your regular elbow macaroni. So you could do it with and make goulash that way too. Oh, Christopher said I was thinking about having leftover spaghetti, but Jesse wanted Chinese food. How funny. We do that sometimes too. We should be eating leftovers, but then we want Chinese food. It happens.
Long noodles kind of bother me too. That's why I usually chop it up and eat it.
Yeah. Father is saying that the long noodles bother him too, so he likes to chop them in half. Or when he puts them in, if they're the big long noodles, he breaks them in half.
Oh, like slurping with noodles.
Yeah. Just because, yeah, he doesn't like to slurp on the noodles. So,
Or something like that.
I'm going to go grab a hair tie real quick. I need to put my hair up.
Not ready for some sauce.
Huh?
So not ready for some sauce. You should have got Italian sausage too.
Italian sausage. Oh,
But that's okay. It's fine just the way it is.
it's grass-fed beef.
It did great.
It'll
Yes.
be alright. It'll be alright. Alright, I'm going to put my hair up in a bun, and a ponytails and buns too. So now it won't get stuck in the meat and stuff. Alright. Andy said you look like a professional cook.
Thank you. I do what I can.
He says thank you. He does what he can. He is just coming home from work, so he's still wearing his work clothes.
I tend to put myself in the role of whatever I'm doing.
Right. So,
You should see me in my chef's hat.
what are you having for dinner, Manifested Muse? Oh, now you look like a professional tea drinker, she says.
Oh, yes. And that too.
It's an Irish night for Manifested Muse. Ooh, what's cooking on the Irish menu? Ooh, pulled pork sandwiches. That sounds wonderful. You seen, I'm sorry, Sailor Aqua, what did you see? A mouse? You seen mouse outside just like the one you seen and held. I felt the mouse over here too. What's the most? Do you mean mouse? Or, sorry, Sailor Aqua, what's the most? Awesome. The Simple Joys, welcome. Mass. You seen mass? Okay, let me try to read it. I seen mass outside just like the one you seen in hell. Oh, moss. Moss. Yes. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the moss is beautiful. Very green. Oh, is Simple Joy's doing trivia tonight? Or is that Thursday? I forget. I need to go to that again. That was so much fun. We need to go to that again. The Simple Joy's trivia. What's our next trivia night going to be about? The Simple Joys?
Are you timing this?
Yes, Tuesday night. No, I wasn't timing it. I probably should have been. Tuesday night trivia. So it is tonight. And what is our theme? If you don't know, folks, the Simple Joys has wonderful trivia on Tuesday nights. We've gone and played. They're so much fun. Very, very fun to hang out with. Theme is St. Patrick's Day. Awesome. Cool. We'll have to come and hang out tonight then. Oh, cool. Manic said she picked up beer for the occasion. Did you get Irish beer? We should be about ready for sauce. So I think we're going to do that next. Here, let me get rid of this plate. Floating plate. Alright, so we're using ragu, and it's a mushroom, super mushroom kind. So that's not going to be enough, though. I should have more down here. I sure hope I do. If I remember right, I do. Find it real quick. Well, there's tomatoes, too. We can add those. And let's see these ones. Diced tomatoes, no salt added. All right. We'll add one of those. I thought we had more spaghetti sauce down here. But maybe it's in that box. Okay. Scan real quick. So we're going to add a thing of diced tomatoes to our vegetarian sauce. So it looks like it's pretty saucy already. I was going to drain it, but I think I'm just going to leave it. So we'll add that. And I think we could probably get away with adding one of those to the meat sauce as well. So, where'd that other one go? There it is. Okay. The more the merrier. We'd love to see you there. Everyone is very welcome to join us for a smile. That's awesome. Yes, if you haven't made fairy circles with the Simple Joys, please do so. In fact, everyone in here is wonderful, and you should make fairy circles with all of the people that are in here tonight. So we can all keep connected. Okay, is this ready maybe?
No, let's check it.
Okay. What? I just washed my hands. Did you not see? In fact, my hands are still a little bit wet. Okay. So, let's pour that and that. I'm trying to split that sauce up.
Yes.
Is that enough? Do we need a little more in there?
That's fine.
You sure? Seems like it's a little bit much over here, but it might just be because of the vegetables. So, whoops. Get that back on there. So you can kind of see the colors that we have going on in here. It's just beautiful. Lots of pretty colors. They say you should eat the rainbow. Health is, of course, really important. Healthiness is wealthiness, folks. And you can cure many, many ailments with diet. So eating healthy, making sure that you are eating lots and lots of fresh vegetables and fruits. Organic and raw fruits and vegetables are always best.
Organic cows.
Yeah, organic cows. Yeah, we've actually tried to switch out our milk for the most part. We are drinking now almond milk. So, and the kids are drinking this too. So, our regular milk has a double protein in it. The cows they have extra hormones in them. So that double protein is splitting and causing more fat. So, if you can, switch it up to almond milk or soy milk or coconut milk or cashew milk. There's many different alternatives out there. If you have sugar issues, we noticed that too, that the almond milk that we get with the vanilla that's unsweetened, that one I just showed you, has a very, very low sugar content. Exactly 1 gram of sugar. So this is great for diabetics too. Excellent choice. Very good for you. The Simple Joys wants to know how you milk an almond. I don't know.
Very carefully.
I don't know how you do it, but it's good when you do it. So, you think there was enough sauce in there? I'm just gonna try to. I don't like to waste any of the sauce that's left in the jars, so I put a little bit of hot water in it and shake it up. And then use that too. Waste not, what not. So, there we have some wonderful color going on here now. Beautiful. So if you can think to eat the rainbow, and we are really looking at a rainbow in this sauce here. So, it's fantastic. Hi, Wendy Howell. Wendy says she likes cashew milk. I like cashew milk too. It's very good. Okay. Let me taste that.
Took me a while to get used to that.
Oh yeah, that sauce is fantastic. Now, sometimes if you like your sauce a little bit sweeter, you can add a little bit of honey to your sauce or a little bit of brown sugar if that's what you like. But this seems like it's sweet enough as it is. So we're just going to leave it like that. Let's check on our asparagus and see what's going on here. All right. So now you can see our asparagus has turned that very, very bright green. And that is the green that we're looking for. It's still cooking though. We still have a couple more on the top that need to finish up. That's hot, babe. And we'll just put that lid back on there and let that finish up. And while we're doing that, we'll get the bread started. So, always keep your handles back, folks, especially if you have children. You want to keep those handles facing inward. All right. So now, we need to start our bread. So we need a pan for the bread. It goes over there. All right. Pan's not the prettiest, but it'll do in a pinch. So I'm going to spray the pan with a little bit of olive oil just to keep the bread from sticking or anything. And it is already pre-made bread that I bought from Walmart, which I don't like buying anything from Walmart. I generally stay out of Walmart for any reason. I just don't like shopping at Walmart. Their vegetables are no good. Feel like they're radiated. There's just not a whole lot of vitamins going on. So we do all our vegetable shopping and whatnot at Aldi's. But I did pick up French bread from Walmart tonight. So I went in there to get cat food and they were out of the hedgehog food that I needed. So I'm going to have to go to the pet store tomorrow to get that. Luckily, I still have enough for her tonight, so we're good on that. She still has at least one more meal in there, maybe two. But the Hedgie, she's pretty old, and so her teeth are getting bad, and as she ages like that, I have to give her soft food. So she has a certain kind of soft food that we get her, and I think you can find it at Petco. You used to be able to find it at Walmart, but not anymore. Okay. Oh, did Raven come in? Hi, Raven. How are you, dear? All right, so we're going to spread some margarine on this bread, and then we're going to add a little bit of garlic and some Italian spice. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm just painting this bread with some margarine. Honestly, I would prefer butter, but I don't have any butter at the moment, so we'll just use this margarine. And it's not as healthy as butter would be. But like I said, you work with what you got sometimes. So, yes, painting bread. Sure am. Okay, so we need Italian seasoning, which is right here, and garlic. Garlic, babe? Oh, garlic? No.
Garlic's right there.
Okay. Alright, so garlic is a little trickier because you can't see it as good. So I'm just going to try to kind of look as I'm going. And we just need a sprinkling, and I'm going to put a little sprinkle in there too. And then little sprinkles of garlic everywhere. And then our Italian seasoning. So, and I want some of that in there too, by the way. Probably want some of that in there too.
Yes.
And so we'll just put that on our bread. You don't want to get too much though. The kids freak out if we put too much of it on there. But I'm going to kind of just push it into the bread a little bit. And I've got the oven on 350 for now, so we're going to kind of bake it like normal, and then when we get closer, then we will go ahead and broil it for, what is it, like 3 minutes? Our broiler works really fast. If you do broil your bread, don't do like I do, which every time I broil bread, I set it on fire. So make sure you set your timer, because that'll actually help you keep from setting it on fire. What did you say?
I splashed the
Okay. So, yeah, and I'm going to do something to this asparagus that I probably shouldn't be doing, but I really want cheese on it. So I'm going to add to the asparagus some Velveeta, or like a facsimile Velveeta that we get at Aldi's. It is, of course, processed, and so it is not that healthy, but it tastes wonderful on the asparagus, which actually the asparagus tastes wonderful by itself. It's ready to eat already. So you could eat it like that if you don't want cheese on it. It's much healthier if you don't put the cheese. But you can eat it plain too. You don't have to cook it to eat it either. In fact, if you eat it plain, you'll get so many vitamin rushes. I mean, it like tingles through you. So, there's my knife. Okay, so I'm just going to slice up a little bit of this cheese and lay it on top of our asparagus. And like I said, this is probably going to be the most unhealthy part of our dinner, is putting this processed cheese on there. You could do it with, I guess you could probably do it with cheddar or Colby Jack or whatever you like. But I love the way it tastes with Velveeta on it. So we're going to do that. And just going to do those 6 slices, and then we're going to lid it again and just let it cook and melt. So there's that. Alright, and the bread is in the oven. Look at that bread again. It's cooking fantastically. All right, let's hover over the top of dinner and see what it looks like. So here is what we've got. Look at all those colors. And then, let me just get this cord unstuck. And then there's our meat saucepan right there. Pardon my messy stove, folks. And there is our beautiful asparagus. And then inside there is our bread, which you may not be able to see because of the light, but there's bread in there. So we let that cook for a minute, and I'll set you back down. See what you all are saying. It looks like there's only 5 of you left in here. Everybody left to go eat. I'm gonna have some more tea. Put this lid back on the butter. We're pretty close to being ready for dinner time, folks. So, and the tea's getting low, so I'm going to add some more water to our tea. Ooh, look what I got the other day. I got a silicone butterfly cake pan. Really excited about that. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to have to make a cake just to see how it comes out. I'm kind of nervous that it won't melt in my stove. I've never tried this one before, so should be interesting. Just washed it up. All right, let's see. I need some more water for this tea. Whoa. Steamy tea. All right. Looks like Father already took the noodles to the table. So like I said, we're just waiting on the bread and the asparagus to finish melting, and it's melted good. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to toss some of those onions that were on the side back into the asparagus just for flavor on top. And cover that again. Alright. And I dropped some too, darn it. Okay. Alright, we ready to broil?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to hit broil on that. And what'd you say, 3 minutes? With our broiler, he generally likes to set it on 2 or 3 minutes, and that will give us a reminder so that we don't set our bread on fire, because I'm very good at setting bread on fire. I can make really pretty bread, but then once I get it into the oven and put it on broil, yeah, I'm almost guaranteed to, I don't know how many French breads I've set on fire. It's something I do. I'm good at it, setting French bread on fire. It's one of my many talents. And that's funny. Raven Wolf says she does that too. So that's a trick that Father taught me, Raven, is to set that timer for 3 minutes on your stove after you put the bread in on broil. And, well, you'll want to check your stove too, because different stoves will be different heat temperatures and whatnot. So ours runs at a 525 on the broil. So he puts it on for 3 minutes, and by the time that 3 minutes up, we should have really nice, crispy bread. Oh, broiling? What I'm doing to the bread right now is broiling, yes. What do you call it? Oh, grilled. Okay. In Australia, they call that grilled. Yeah.
Sure, I can see that.
Yep. And then
It is like grilling.
It is a little bit like grilling. It's just like you're grilling on the top. So there's our bread in there, and it's getting nice and crispy, and it's our top burner that's burning it right now, so it actually looks like it might already be ready.
Yeah.
And we still
I think
have
it's 2 minutes that I usually put it on.
1 minute and 30 seconds to go. So Father's telling us that maybe we should probably set it on
Yeah,
for
I think
2
it's
minutes.
2 minutes. Because then if you want
So-
more, then you can put another.
Yeah, you can
minute
add
more.
another minute if it's still not broiled enough.
But you won't burn it.
Hi, Fruity Toys. How are you? Yes, broiling. They're like, what are you talking about, broiling? What are you doing to the bread?
It's kind of like toasting it.
Yeah, it is like toasting the top half. Yes, grilling in the oven is the element on top, not the bottom element. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's neat. So they call it grilling when you
I can see
broil
that, 'cause
it.
it is like grilling, because sometimes I'll do chicken like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Oh, that's done. That's done. Okay, see, look, our asparagus is completely melted in there. You see how wonderful that looks? Just beautiful, folks. Super green.
Yeah, bread.
All right, bread's coming out.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, yeah, look at that bread. Show
That's
that to the
perfect.
camera.
Camera.
Yep,
There's
there
your
it
camera.
is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So, folks, we are ready for dinner now. So we're going to let you go, and we're going to go make some plates, and we're going to stuff our faces. Yeah, it's going to be delicious and awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, my dears, we are wishing you all a beautiful evening. Sweaty evening in the kitchen. So you all have a wonderful evening tonight, and look forward to seeing you next time. Next time I do this, I plan on making some potato soup. So we'll do potato soup next time. You guys all have a wonderful dinner, and like I said, we'll see you next time. Bye.